Hi there. Remote teaching sure has its perks.
You can work from here.
Or from here. Or here. You can even work in your yoga pants. Work without washing your hair.
You can work in a suit coat.
You can work while your kids are playing. Families have this flexibility now too, and so do students.
Okay, you're right. It's not very welcome flexibility, and I know a lot of our families are really struggling right now. But bear with my positivity here for a minute.
What if remote learning really changes the way we think about education? What if there's some kids and families that this actually works better for? Maybe when we're on the other side of this, we'll have learned so many amazing things to take back into the world of education and our school.
What if it makes us think really creatively about how students can connect to the whole world right in their homes?
One thing I'm really excited about is the tech skills we're making and like the bank of amazing lessons and ideas that we're going to have and take back into in-person instruction that'll just accelerate student learning faster than we could ever imagine. And leave more space for things that we know are so important to students, like project-based learning, inquiry-based approaches, and real-world applications.
So you already know that we are going to be starting the year in remote teaching. We might even spend most of this year in remote teaching. And I'm going to show you that plan in this video. But first I want you to know a little bit more about how that plan was created.
We took feedback from families, staff, students, and we learned that in a remote world, the smaller the group, the better. The more personalized, the better. And that without peer interaction and peer-to-peer communication and support, students aren't very engaged in learning. Hey, River, what do you miss most about school?
My friends.
Your friends? Like who?
Like, Sparrow and Delilah.
Sparrow and Delilah. Sonia, what do you miss most about school?
My friends.
Your friends?
Mhm.
Anything else that you miss?
My teacher.
You miss your teacher too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do if you saw your teacher right now?
I'll give her a hug.
You would?
Uh-huh.
Oh, but what about coronavirus?
It was the cool one if I could just call her and give the phone a hug.
You could just call her and give the phone a hug. Good idea.
We also learned that families cannot do everything, and we're going to have to be creative about our structures to support students in their homes.
Sometimes they're also watching between 1 and 3 children at the same time.
So here's the thing. Things are going to look different.
Very different. And we're going to have to learn with it. Because you never know what life might throw at you. You might find yourself staring at the wall, thinking about how this is all going to work. It's okay.
It's really okay. This is new to all of us.
So find your happy place and explore this with me. After 2 months of over 20 plus staff and families getting together to think about our model, we think we have a pretty good idea going. Let me show you.
The core of our remote teaching model rests on as small of a teacher to student ratio as we can get. In many cases, that's going to mean a co-teaching relationship or a small class size. You will find that you might have 1, 2, or even 3 teachers that are working with your child in small group type of situations. Let me read this quote to you to emphasize how important we think this really is. The idea so frequently heard in schools, these are my kids, my room, and my materials, must give way to a new paradigm of these are our kids, and we cannot help all of them learn without a collective effort. So that's what you can expect to see, a collective effort. And here's what a sample schedule would look like. Here is a sample remote learning schedule for a student named Adon, whose co-teachers are Miss Alex and Miss Meg. Now these time slots are identical in kindergarten through 5th grade, and this would be a student that is a typical student that can attend our ideal schedule. 8 to 8:30 is time for the co-teachers to check in with individual families. Adon's family check-in is at 8:15 every Tuesday, and that's with Miss Meg, and he just clicks that link, and that link doesn't change, and it takes him to his virtual meeting with Miss Meg. At 8:30 is his live morning meeting, and we're working on ways to make these very interactive, putting students into breakout rooms, creating novelty and intrigue that get kids connected and excited about their virtual classroom, and their virtual learning experience. Then as he goes through his day, starting at 9 a.m., this is maybe the newest thing to the not atypical learning that we're experiencing. It's called accelerated teaching. So based on Adon's needs throughout that week, Adon will be doing different things during this time, depending on where he's at. He does have a live group time with Miss Alex on Wednesdays and Fridays, where he's working on targeted skills to support his needs. And then on the other days, his work will be posted in Seesaw. So it says Seesaw. And we are really working on ways that Adon can get immediate feedback and work just where he's at by leaning into technology for these time slots. Then 9:30 to 10:30 is our literacy time. Please bear with me as I explain the two different ways we're doing this. Tuesday through Friday, I'm going to start with. We are going to watch the literacy lesson. And the reason why we are watching pre-recorded lessons from teachers is because we believe this is the most equitable way to deliver instruction. Because when we make a pre-recorded video, we are making it for the viewer. And so students that can't attend at 9:30 get a similar amazing learning experience as Adon will when he attends at 9:30. However, one day a week, this will be live. So live literacy lesson on 9:30 on Mondays, and the rest of the week it'll be pre-recorded, posted on Seesaw. But the work time, which is what you as families and parents needed the most support with, will always be live, meaning the teacher or co-teacher and other students will be right there on the other side of that screen to support the student as he practices what he saw in the pre-recorded lesson. Then we thought it was extremely important there's a break. Stretch, get your body moving, get a snack. This is also a time when peers could connect. And then we're going to do the same thing for math. Pre-recorded and live math work time with a live math lesson on Fridays. We have a lunch break built in where we will also have lunch bunch opportunities. So Adon, for instance, has a lunch bunch with Miss Brooke on Friday. After lunch is live specials. There'll be a rotation for this. And then 1 o'clock is live ELD or SLD. ELD stands for English Language Development and SLD stands for Spanish Language Development. Adon is an English language learner and needs support in ELD. Some of our students are Spanish language learners and would need support in SLD. So this is a 45-minute block of time dedicated to working on language development right at that student's level. The rest of the afternoon after that point is independent work time. So we will have students on math and literacy apps that give them immediate real-time live feedback. There will be a science and global studies lesson posted. That will be from the instructional leadership team and not from individual teachers. And then there will be some scaffolds and supports for independent reading so that happens in homes every day. This is also when teachers are planning, posting videos, connecting with families, and that type of thing. So it allows some flexibility in our day as well. Now, if Adon is not able to do this schedule exactly, Adon's family would work with one of the co-teachers to come up with an alternative schedule that would work for Adon, and we will do our very best to meet all those diverse needs as they arise. So there is an overview of what you are going to see your child participate in during remote learning. Now, here's what you can expect over the next 2 weeks. The week of the 10th, this week, you can expect that your child's teacher or one of your child's co-teachers will reach out to you. They are going to collect information on your tech needs and also schedule your remote home visit. And at that remote home visit, which will happen the week of August 17th, you will get set up with all the systems your child is going to need. You will confirm that the schedule set for your child works or make alterations to make it work. You will schedule your weekly check-ins with one of the co-teachers, and we will just make sure that everyone is comfortable and ready to start learning on August 24th. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please do reach out via Remind or Facebook, and we will get those questions answered. As well, there will be a supply pickup and tech pickup on the afternoon of August 17th. So we will send out a video later showing you how this all works, but basically there'll be several little drive-thrus and you'll get everything you need, including the basics of the supplies we need students to have, tech, updating your tech to make sure that you have the right device that we want you to learn on this year, and also any books that maybe would supplement learning at your home. So more to come on that, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching this.
Voice off so I can make a video quick. It's in my video, see? There, perfect. Got to turn your voice off. Thanks, Boo. Okay, Rever, I'm done.